Mr. Philip and his wife, Elizabeth, were once very happy. They lived in a small but peaceful house with two little daughters. Every evening, the girls would run to the door shouting,
Daddy is back! Daddy is back!
He would often buy gifts for his wife and his children on his way back from work. Mr. Philip always smiled. He had a great job. There was food, laughter, and love. Life was good. His family was his priority. But one day, everything changed. Mr. Philip lost his job. At first, he tried to hide his pain. He still smiled, but his eyes were tired. The money stopped coming. Food became small. Elizabeth held his hands and said softly, Don't worry, everything will be fine. And for a while she helped. She worked, she tried, but days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Nothing changed. She became exhausted. The children cried even more. Bills kept coming. Hope was slowly dying. It got so bad that they were even evicted from their beautiful home. One night, Elizabeth sat quietly in the dark. I can't do this anymore, she whispered, looking at their new home, very empty and dry. The new environment disgusted her. That was the night her heart changed. She started going out more, coming back late, smiling at her phone. Mr. Philip noticed, but he said nothing. He was too broken. One day, he decided to trail his wife, only for him to find her in a questioning position with another man. He confronted her, but she did not listen. She kept a straight face, a nonchalant face. 2 weeks after the confrontation, she left. Just like that. No long goodbye. No hope for the children. Mr. Philip begged her to stay.
What? We're saying what, leave?
And so did her girls. But her mind was made up. I can't suffer anymore, she thought to herself. The girls cried.
Daddy, where is mommy?
Mr. Philip could not answer. He just held them tight and cried with them. Life became really hard. Mr. Philip did small jobs. He carried loads, he washed cars, he sold things in the market. The little girls helped too. Sometimes they were sick, sometimes they had no food. But one thing never left, they had each other. Years passed. Mr. Philip was fortunate to smile again. He got another decent job. And this time, life became even better. They had everything they desired. But one thing was missing, the presence of their mom. The girls grew up strong, but their hearts were still soft. They never forgot their mother. Meanwhile, Elizabeth was living a soft life with a rich man. Big house, nice clothes, good food. But something was missing too. She could not have children, not even one. The rich man began to mount pressure on her.
Give me children or get it elsewhere.
Years passed, still same, not even a miscarriage. At night, she would sit alone and remember. Two little girls calling.
Mommy, mommy.
Tears would fall down her face. But it was too late to turn back the hands of time. Then, one day, the rich man left her, just like she left her own family. Now she was alone. No money, no love, no children, only regret. 5 years later, she stood in front of an old house. Her hands were shaking. She knocked multiple times, but there was no response. Soon, an old neighbor walked up to her and boldly to her. He told her they had moved and gave her the new address. The next day, Elizabeth went in search of the family she abandoned. Fortunately, she was successful with her search. When she knocked on the door of the address she was given, with trembling hands, the door opened. Two teenage girls stood there, her daughters, grown, strong, beautiful. Elizabeth fell to her knees. Please, please forgive me. I am your mother. Tears ran down her face. I was wrong. I was selfish. Please. The girls looked at her, their eyes filled with tears. So many years of pain, so many nights of crying. Behind them, Mr. Philip walked slowly to the door. He looked at her, the woman who broke their home. Silence filled the air. Then one of the daughters spoke softly. Mommy, why now? Elizabeth cried harder. I have nothing. I lost everything. I only have you. The girls looked at their father. He said nothing, just watched. After a long silence, one daughter stepped forward. We suffered a lot, she said. But we are not like you. She helped her mother stand up. You can come in, but things will never be the same.
Elizabeth nodded, crying. I understand. Their mother was accepted into the house, but nothing remained the same. She would often beg for their attention.
But not everything broken can be fixed. She wanted their love.
Craved for it. She thought she could replace her kids, but she failed. Her kids have gotten so used to living without a mother. Yes, they had forgiven her, but some strings can never be reattached.
Elizabeth knew this for sure. One day, she summoned the courage to speak to one of her daughters. In her words, I thought you said you have forgiven me. Why do you all treat me like an outcast? Her daughter responded with a question. Mom, if everything had turned out well for you, would you be here? But Elizabeth could not respond. She continued, You tore this string. You have to live with it. Yes, we have forgiven you because we do not have a choice. You are our mother. But you see this void? It can never be covered up. Some mistakes can never be forgotten, but sometimes they can be forgiven. Then she walked away. Elizabeth sat there weeping and feeling dejected. She wished she could turn back the hands of time, but it was too late. Moral of the story: not every relationship can be fixed. Never take people's love for granted. You can't eat your cake and have it. Some mistakes can never be forgotten, but sometimes they can be forgiven. You cannot take away the repercussion of your mistakes. So think before you act.